That's me. That's me. My cue. Hello. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on what time it is for you. For me, 3 hours afternoon. And here we are. I never thought I'd be here, but I am indeed here. And we're living life. Who's ready for some classic? But again, you want to see what I was doing yesterday? Also, stream title is Stumpin' Some People. This one actually means something. Yeah, it's Season of Mastery. I guess we know my realm now. We don't have to put it on like a macro if anybody's looking for it. We can just let it be mysterious, but it's also not like a giant secret. It's just a medium secret. Yeah, deeply secret server name. Yeah, well, that cat's out of the bag now. Check me out. I'm a hunter. I have a very long braid in the back and nothing in the front because no one likes hair in their face when they're in the desert. I have a cat. I have a tiger. I worked long and hard for this tiger, partly because the hunter pet quest in Classic take a while, and partly because I got extremely lost trying to find my way to the beach as part of the quest. Sammer Direct, thank you for the 11-month resub. Appreciate it. Even seeing the old models is jarring. Oh yeah, I went to bed in the spot. So cat is named Cat. I haven't named my cat yet, and I've been waiting this entire time for inspiration to strike me in terms of the cat name. Hasn't happened yet, but, you know, could eventually. At some point. Is it true that if you die in Season of Mastery, you're over? Keep hearing people deleting their characters after dying. Not true. However, there is kind of an in-game supported Iron Man situation where there's some kind of buff you can pick up called Soul of Iron. And then when you die, you lose that. So it's like hardcore runs, there's hardcore guilds, etc. I've already died plenty of times, so I'm not bothering with that. That's too hardcore for me. It's bad enough that I'm on a PvP server. You got lost with a map? Okay, well, I thought I could make it through. So there was a crab over here, and I'm here in Razor Hill, and the other crab was all the way down here, and I'm like, surely there were like little caves and stuff. Oh, so sick. That's right. We got some bags going on. Okay, linen bag, I made myself a quiver. I am leatherworking, I am skinning. I take those responsibilities very seriously. I was thinking of I trained these recipes for the embossed boots and vest, and they took like most of my wealth just to train the recipes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna farm some leather. Next time I'm back in town, I'm gonna make some of those and try and sell them. So if you're on whatever we're on, Night Wish, Death Wish. If you're on Death Wish and you want some made by Aza leather, then keep an eye out. I might make some exclusive designer artisanal crafted gear. Hot Dog Night, thanks for the 16-month resub. Howdy, is it true if you say classic 3 times in a mirror, you become low-res IRL? It is if you take off your glasses. That's the secret. That's the secret. I guess I have to keep my chat log on. Let me see. Status on my bags. I have... what do you mean? I have... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 open slots. Is that enough? Tiger should be named Bengal for obvious reasons. Can always name a Mao, cat, an Egyptian. I read a kid's book about a boy with a cat named Cat. I do often call my real life cat, who I was hoping would join me today, but she seemed real comfy in the bedroom. I was hoping she would join me. Sometimes I call her Cat. Celtic Viking, thank you for the 17-month resub. Happy subversary. Nice to celebrate with you on my birthday. Cheers. Happy birthday. Oh, so sick. All right, I'm getting kitted out here. I have 10 whole silver. You can't see, but I am rich. So if anybody's wondering why my character is walking with such extreme confidence, it's because she is balling. Friends still over? Oh yeah, we're landing it up. They've been... Are you just showing me your gold? Like, what's happening? Where'd you get Questy? WoW Up. I'm still using WoW Up. I've heard that something's gonna go wrong with it, but it hasn't happened yet to me. So I'm able to manage classic add-ons with WoW Up. There's a drop-down menu where you can find other instances. Wow, I wonder if I should go up this tower. How am I feeling? You gave me another 6, so I guess that it makes 20, 21? Feeling... I was going to the bank. All right. Supermet, thank you for the 20-month resub. 20 months just got absolutely farmed in Arena, 10 games in a row. Today's more of a watching day than playing day. Sometimes you just need a good watching day. Sometimes it's the light. Oh, the hair of the perm. No, it's just the light, yeah. I'm trying a thing where I turn on less lights and I live more in the glow of the cheap LED strip. I'm finding it to be a roughly pleasing aesthetic, but also it's way easier on me and my eyes. I could probably stand to boost it like a little bit. Let me see. Try that. Yeah. I don't know if I needed it. I might put it back later. All right, we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. I have leather to farm. Cool. Yeah, I got stuff to skin. I always think that I can get rid of things, and it turns out that they're quest items. So we got sharp arrows. We're ready to go. We're gonna be, I don't know. We just got like a lot of quests. We just got to the Barrens the other night. I am an absolute carrion bird when it comes to picking up leather of stuff. Like if somebody walks away from a corpse, that's fair game, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just, you know, yoinking it all up. You do you. My life is a mess. I'm eating chicken pie in bed on a weekday. Send help. You're doing all right. You're getting some food. That's good. Doing Season Master Arena at some point. I don't think there is Arena, is there? Are they adding Arena? I have no idea. I always thought Classic was just World PvP and then like maybe Battlegrounds. Looks white instead of purple now. Yeah, I kind of like it less. I might put it back. Farming leather. Yeah, there are BG. Yeah, BGs, but no Arena, right? Here, let me... Am I close enough to follow? I'm not close enough to follow. Cat does some pretty good damage, which is nice. My bow sucks. This is a gray bow that is only marginally better than... Oh, thank you. Gray bow, only marginally better than the one that I literally started with, but I have a quest now that gives me a choice between a bow. I like looked up all the potential bows in Wowhead. I have a quest that's going to offer me either a bow or an axe. And I'm taking the bow, but it hurts because the axe is also a huge upgrade for me. Jim, thank you very much for the 17-month resub. Hey, Hazel, happy 17 months. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. I'm doing all right. Oh, Cat. So Cat's gonna... There we go. I'm committing to being a ranged main. I believe in the thing. Rena came around TBC. Are you enjoying Season Mastery so far, or whatever it's called? Surprisingly, yeah. I haven't been terribly effective or efficient or good at it, but I have some friends that are playing, and we're... I don't know, it's just nice to be doing the thing as the part of the group. It's nice to have like your own little spot and your own little role. My role is to tag things from ranged, I think. So whenever there's like a lot of mob competition, I can snipe stuff with Arcane Shot, and that's good. What else do I do? Moral support. I'm the team emotional support cat provider. What else am I here for? Gosh, I'm cynical today. SK is in fact not a paladin, but a shaman. We got SK as a shaman. Flabby is playing a rogue. All three of us are orcs. There was a short time when we were considering being alliance, but we do alliance on retail. And the orc racials are pretty good as far as I understand. In Legion followers, did you recruit Meatball and Morose? I think so. It's been a long time since I've done it. Oh, I got a booty key. I think it's been a long time since I've actually done that, so I wouldn't remember the details, but I remember getting them. Thing that annoys me is there's no barbershop. I feel so pressured to choose the perfect style of my character before making. With Season of Mastery, you were able to make your, like, reserve your character name. You were able to create one character in your account on these realms before the realms actually opened. And that gave me the time that I needed to customize my character without feeling like I needed to, you know, like, without feeling like my team was waiting for me to start, like we were going to be late, although we did end up being dramatically late because of, it took me a while to get set up with, like, add-ons and keybinds and everything, and we were just kind of late getting going yesterday. Yeah. All kinds of leather. Orcs all the way, this quest. To clarify, we're spying on the Horde on their own ranks. We're still alliance, true. We're alliance at heart, and every time that we steal a tag or a mob from another player, we're doing it for the alliance. We're not being selfish. We're just defending our home faction. Playing so much Classic lately, which gives me fresh appreciation for retail when I go back to it. I feel like I'm gonna feel that way as well. I won't lie to you. I am a little bit missing. I'm missing oddly enough, my Night Fae reps. You know. I'm enjoying Classic, but part of me is like, well, I could be getting Grumpy Mushroom Grandpa dailies. I could be getting Court of Night dailies. I could be doing my Korthia. I could be getting Archivist Codex Paragon caches. But there's also, I'm sure, going to be plenty of time before 9.2, and also it's not like there's a deadline on getting these cosmetics. And this is a thing that is current. It's right now. It's with my friends, and it is very relaxing, I think, to have just one clear, unified goal. I don't know how to heal my pet, to be honest with you. I have Call Pet, Feed Pet, Revive Pet after it dies. I mean, it regens health, and I can feed it, but feeding it just improves its happiness. Pets are a whole different ball game in Classic. It's a whole different thing. There's rumors that the next patch is going to happen in the Lich King area. Turn in-game sound down. Yeah, here we go. I was messing with a lot of different sound stuff. Oh, Flabby's back. This is Season of Mastery, so big differences are... The big difference that's going to affect us so far. Was I supposed to pick up that quest? Oh, no, that's the AMDK thing. That's right. The big thing that's going to make a difference so far is that there's 40% more quest experience, and then there's even more dungeon and group quest experience on top of that. So when we do eventually get into like Ragefire Chasms, the quests in there are going to be quite good for leveling. So it should be pretty, you know, chunkily faster than regular Classic leveling. I never finished regular Classic leveling. On regular Classic, I got a couple characters to mid-20s. I got a priest, or pardon me, a hunter and a warlock, both to like 25 or so, and then I separately got, I don't know, a priest up to like 5 or 10 on a different server. And that was fun, but that was as far as I made it, so hopefully I get a little past that mark this time. Doesn't have to be far past it. Real Mango, thank you for the brandy sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. I read that now as man goat, but I really wanted it to have something to do with mangoes. Is this a new WoW server? Or it's a kind of like a seasonal approach to WoW Classic. They've launched some seasonal servers where they started the patch rotation again, but with some quality of life buffs. I made a priest yesterday. Just made it though. Haven't actually started. Are you Virgo? So I'm told. I don't set a whole lot of stock by sun signs or moon signs or astrological signs, but those people that do tell me that I am not just a Virgo, but a big one. So take that as you will. Classic's pretty comfy if you have a long time, a lot of walking, fighting with the quest log in the map to find out where you're going. One thing I am definitely doing this time around is embracing add-ons. I, in the past, was like, well, it's Classic. I'm going to play pristine. I'm going to use no add-ons. I'm going to use nothing. And this time I'm like, no, just give me my normal stuff. So this time I've given myself Bartender. I have KUI nameplates. I have Questy. I grabbed TSM, although I haven't posted anything on the auction house yet. My understanding is that I'm going to hate the auction house UI, as I recall from last time. Don't remember having any fun with that, but, you know, just enough add-ons to kind of get off the ground. Do you maintain a max level Horde alt on retail just to have one? I have level 50 Horde alts. I haven't leveled any to 60 yet in Shadowlands. I would probably do it eventually, but I don't seem to be in a particular hurry. I don't really need anything for it. How is it paying for ammo again? It's pretty cool. I like having to buy ammo because, I don't know, give me a chore that I can reasonably do. Give me something straightforward, easy to understand, and accomplishable. It helps me feel like I have control over my puny little life. I was telling my BF how much of a Virgo you are. He's read it. I'll accept this. Classic. I'm classic huntering it up. We're back in town. I don't know why. Did we do anything? These ones are Ride to Orgrimmar, and then that's, I think, taking me to Ratchet. That one's like the timed one. Maybe we're just getting, I don't know. Would you be interested in a swing timer add-on? Oh, I used to use one. I don't think I care enough right now. I don't remember what it's for, and I feel like I don't want to remember what it's for. All these are quest items. I have so many quest items on me. Oh, so sick. I have lots of meat so that I can feed my buddy, my cat. But I'm also I'm leveling cooking eventually. I need to, honestly, I was going to log in when these guys were not playing, so I could, thank you, so I could farm up some sick boar meat and finish leveling my cooking, because I understand there's a cooking recipe that you can get from Crossroads for Strider stew. It takes like water and apples or something. What's going on? You're one of the best. Hello. Do I plan on leveling to 60? I plan on making it through today. I haven't really made it as far as thinking about dinner yet. 60 is a long ways away. Any hunter quest in your quest log? No, I think that I did the level 10 one to get the pet, and I think that's about it. It's not for not accidentally canceling your auto shots, more DPS. Yeah, I do accidentally cancel my auto shots a lot because you have to be standing still for your auto shot to go off, but I understand you can be moving during the timer or something like that. It's very strange. What is the quality of life changes? If you can spend a minute on that, you would be super thankful. So I don't fully understand them. I kind of jumped into this pretty blind. There's more experience and more quests. So there's more quest experience and then more dungeon quest experience. That's one thing. I understand they did something to make world buff camping, like they either disabled them in instance. They did something to make the world buff meta not. I understand, but I don't know specifically. Follow-up quest, which teaches more pet spells. So I got the follow-up one that lets me like feed my pet and stuff, and that was pretty important so that I can feed him. If there was more after that, I don't think so. But I think I have access to all the core parts. My rating in Season of Mastery. That again is something that's probably going to be happening like after dinner today, and I haven't really planned past that point. Oh yeah, Superbed's got you with the list. I should look at that too. I should definitely investigate that. It's really hard to go anywhere when there's like all of this delicious leather on the ground. I'm just like filling up my bags on mobs that other people have killed around here. Played WoW since the start, so no classic for me. That was how I felt last time. This time, it's just something to do. I would love to do Centaur Bracers so I can get my bow. That would be pretty sick. Are you going to be going to the Beast Mastery tree? I don't know. Again, another issue I haven't solved for. I think I put 2 points into improved aspect of the hawk because I was like, yo, procs. And then I was like, what if my concussive shot stunned? So I think I'm just making mistakes, and then that's okay. That'll be fine. We got into trouble the other day around pools like this. We were farming some fungal spore. I say the other day. I mean yesterday because Season of Mastery started literally yesterday. But we were farming some fungal spores and turtles and a hyena, surprisingly. I got big bullied by a hyena. Ooh, leather. BM biz for leveling. It'll all work out. That's kind of the attitude that I'm attempting to take because I see a lot of people just in the universe have this like this energy of it'll all be fine and everything is fine for them. And I don't get that because I feel as though I work very hard to make things even kind of okay for me. And I don't know if the game's rigged and that's why I'm doing that, or if it's just like a side effect of blistering anxiety, but I'm trying to just trust the universe even though it feels dumb. People say it's a disaster if you try and pick and choose from the trees. Well, then I guess I'm in for a disaster. I looted a schematic. Haunch of meat. Yeah, I'm just not prepared to read anything right now. I'm just not in the mood. It's gonna be alright. Booty chest. Yeah, there we go. That's the spirit of classic. So no guesses on stream total. It actually means something today. I went somewhere this morning. I did a thing. Any guesses? Oh, I'm living. I do appreciate that my rotation seems to be largely let your auto shot happen. And that does like most of my damage. I'm also, you know, I got myself an arcane shot. I got myself a serpent sting. I'm pretty sure I failed to buy one of the ranks up for that because of whatchamacallit. Silver. I was broke at the time and I was like, you know what? That silver I could be saving for training leatherworking recipes. You went up hiking, set of stairs, mountain hike, falling up the stairs. Surprisingly, no. Mountain hike sounds more like me. That's something I enjoy that I would like to do again. This morning, I went with my friends to a climbing gym. I have never done that before today, and now I can say that I've been once. It was, morning on a weekday, so it was quite quiet there, pretty big space. They had Shoe rentals. I tried to rent my regular shoe size, and then my foot didn't fit all the way in it, and I tried to climb with them a little bit, and then I was like, I'm losing toes, and then I discovered that I have quite large feet. Went up a size. It was pretty cool. There's some very athletic people with some very impressive ponytails. Gym treadmill incline mode. Falling up the stairs have done before. Yeah. Especially if I'm in like a hurry, not looking too much where I'm going. How do I only have 3 of 7 Planestrider beaks? We do tend to, when we're questing like this, we leave free for all loot on, so the person that loots it first tends to get their quest items first, but we all get there eventually. Oh! I can't use guns yet, but I feel like maybe I should look into that. We learn in guns. Yeah. I can't wear it yet. I need to train guns. There's gonna be a weapon trainer for that somewhere. I guess I could Google it. Let me see. WoW classic weapon trainers. Weapon skills guide. Trainer locations. Weapon. Yeah. Alliance Horde. We're looking for guns. Guns are in Thunder Bluff. Am I going for a big walk? Ooh, those are really sick. Those are sick for all of us, actually. How do we do it? We're rolling. Congratulations to Flabby. Guns are so loud during rapid fire and retail anyway. Thunder Bluff is a hike. You needed? I can't believe you. But you won them. Put them on. Equip them this instant. I will not take those. Oh, I'm a leather worker. I will make my own. I am... Am I going on a walk to Thunderbluff? The problem is that, so hang on. How much damage does the bow do? It's 5.2 DPS. If I do, well, I guess if I could use the bow, and then I could take, because this is going to be a little bit more. The bow from this quest is a little bit more DPS, but then I could get a better melee weapon as well. And I do find myself using those sometimes. Although now that we're questing in such a big group, I can usually be in ranged. I can't use maces. Engineers make bullets. They do, and I do have one in my guild. I do have one in my group, so I could get the hookup on ammo, I'm sure. Rotund walk. What isn't a hiking classic? Yeah, we've been getting our steps in. Pedometer. Streamer privilege of having loot just handed to you. I didn't take them. Plus, these are my friends. I can't do a hair flip anymore because I decided Tuesday I'll have the hairstylist cut my hair short again. Oh, you can still do a hair flip. You just need to mime the hair flip. I do that all the time. I can have my hair like completely squared away in a bun and I'll still mime the hair flip. It's more about the essence of the feeling than it is about the actual mechanical hair flipping. I am not in Discord with them. They're over at my place, but they're downstairs. I can't hear them. I can see them talking party chat though. Hair flick is a state of mind, for real. Okay, there we go. I mean, if I'm gonna go for a walk to get my bow training, then I feel like I should do it earlier rather than later. I would have to commit to, I'm gonna do that so that I can have both weapons. Oh, my pet leveled up. Good job, bud. One problem with being an orc hunter, it's true that my pet does more damage because I have a racial for that. But Blood Fury is your your damage cooldown, and it's oh, more armor. Blood Fury is the damage cooldown, but it increases your melee damage. It's giving you base melee attack power, and melee and ranged attack power are very much split in Classic, is my understanding. And it puts a big old Mortal Strike debuff on you. This normal Classic, yeah, Superman's got you with a list of changes. I mean, I could go for a walk. We've kind of been having people just kind of go do their own things when they need to and then meeting back up with the group later. It's probably a nightmare if we're trying to like all do the same quests, but you know, you can leave for like 45 minutes and come back and other people will still continue to need Planestrider beaks, so who's to say? How are you? How long have your friends been visiting you for and how much longer? They've been here for a bit and I'm sure they'll be here for a bit longer. I don't have any specifics to share. We are going to... taking days one at a time. It's leveling super quick. Quicker than it was in regular Classic. Certainly nowhere close to as fast as it is in retail. I am, let me see, I have a slash played of 7. Okay, so I got to level 9 in like 3 hours, and that was with a couple of breaks. I'm 7.5 hours in on played on this character now, and we're sitting a little level 12. Mind you, we spent a pretty dramatic amount of time looking for, we spent a lot of time looking for our class quests and stuff. I got dramatically and severely lost trying to find a crab. Ducky, thank you for the 2-month resub. Today I got an alpaca soul shape from the 3-world boss, and it's just as derpy as the mount. There you go. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I might be slightly yawny today. I promise I got plenty of sleep. Climbing was way more effort. Well, I guess I knew it would be a workout. It was just a very different format than I'm used to. In that I'm more tired than I guess I think. Should get on your mount to move around faster. I remember running around and we were like level, I don't know, 7. It's like, all right, we get our mount soon, guys, right? Just another 3 levels and then we get to get our wolves, right? Right, guys, right? Finding the last couple of crabs, this stupid quest. The crawler mucus, I think we all wisely gave up on, but there was also an at least hour-long saga where we had picked up this quest. There's a quest in front of Orgrimmar where you're trying to save a dude from, you need to get him an antidote, and it's timed quest because he's gonna like die. So you have to pick up the quest, go talk to an enemy, or a person, sorry, horde, habits. Go talk to a horde NPC in the Cleft of Shadows, and then go back out to the front of Orgrimmar and farm yourself 4 venom tail sacks or pouches or something. And then go back into the Cleft of Shadows to get your thingy, and then take it back to the dude. And when we picked up the quest, nobody remembered specifically how many steps there were. We just kind of thought we had to run into Oregon back, so we went and did some other stuff first. And did not leave ourselves enough time, so we were like almost about done the quest, but then the timer ran out. I ended up dropping my quest because I wasn't really very far. I ended up dropping my quest and restarting it and then finishing it that way. And we really should have walked away from that guy and just let him, you know, suffer the consequences of his own mistakes a long time before that. But, you know, couldn't just leave him behind like that. I did go climbing, I suppose, after a fashion, you know, did some beginner routes. Barrens is probably my least favorite zone. It's a huge level bracket and it's just too yellow and brown. I do kind of like the open plains, like this early section of questing in the northern part of Barrens where you just need so many different things and you can just, I'm not even on the Zebra Hooves quest yet. You need so many things. Excuse me. and all of it's skinnable, or most of it is skinnable. And you can just run around, just, you know, you just set out into the desert and you'll get your stuff. What is the decision on, oh, the Bobby, what's the decision? Oh, decision on discussing it. I mean, we can, I don't know if we're going to have anything new to say. I don't know if it's really a discussion. We're not about him. Can we do anything about it? Little Burbs, thank you for the 21-month resub. Classic. Go to a climbing gym. Yep. They're climbing walls at climbing gym. Many WoW zones you never see after leveling. Gilneas is cool. They should have at least put a port there for the RPers. Oh, there's lots of centaurs over here. There we go. Confused by the pink nameplate. That was news to me also. Apparently, those are scary ones. Apparently, in Classic, you know, there was only Horde Shamans and Alliance Paladins, and they both had the same class color. It didn't come up all that much, but because in this version of Classic, you've got raid-style nameplates that have the class color embedded in them. Apparently, the technical class color for Shamans was pink until, I don't know, probably until they gave them TBC when they split them up, I think. Only part of the zone I like is the Booty Bay quest line with the pirates on the beach. Yeah, apparently they were both pink and Classic. I didn't know that. I didn't get that. Also, my friends were talking about it, and I thought it was just because we had given Silver Kitty the pink target marker. Every time we leave loot on a skinnable mob, my cat cries. Used to go bouldering in a gym before the world ended. Always enjoyed it. Yeah, it was pretty open and pretty not crowded. You know, like 10 a.m. on a weekday here. So that part felt fine. Obviously masks, vaccines, all that. It was fun. I don't know what my problem is though. I feel like I wonder if it's just not for me. Like when I went there, I was like, I'm not all that afraid of heights. You know, what's the worst thing that can happen? And then I realized that I would get up the wall and I would be like, I'm panicking. I know how to get down, but I just wasn't doing a good job, or I felt like I wasn't, like I needed a more rapid plan. And I had watched all the safety videos on how to fall safely and all of that, but I just wasn't getting it through my head, and that part was stressing me out a little bit. Is Hazel playing Season of Mastery? We're on Nightfall. We're playing Horde. It's unclear how long these guys are going to convince me to stay playing Season of Mastery, but for now, I'm having fun following along, you know, shooting things, leather working. I might go on a pilgrimage. To try to get to I'm either gonna run to go to Thunder Bluff to train bow skills, or I'm gonna never do it. Those are my two options, because if I finish this Centaur Bracers quest, then well, I mean, I could just take the axe and commit. It's the best axe I'm gonna find for a long time. Normal in a perfect environment to learn to deal with that feeling. Yeah, but why do I need to deal with that feeling? I never had that feeling before I climbed up a very tall wall. I don't know. It just seemed like it would be really easy to get down because, like, you just got up and it's the same thing, but, like, you know, your glasses are kind of hard to see through and you can't really see where your feet are supposed to go, and, like, your arms are giving out because you're made of spaghetti noodles, and I jumped off one time and folded my foot a little bit, and it's fine. I didn't hurt myself or anything, but I scared myself a little bit. Am I going to do Battle Pets Season of Mastery? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm probably going to get, like, one. You know, if I can eventually afford, like, a vendor pet, or if I get lucky in Dead Mines, if I do Dead Mines and I get, like, a parrot to drop, that would be cool. Outside of that, though, that's okay. Don't understand why Bolster did Season of Mastery. I mean, people are excited about it. I definitely wasn't playing Classic before, and I am playing Classic now. It's just something to do. I think it's an opportunity for them to have a space to put quality of life changes into Classic that they think it would need without kind of violating the ethic of Classic needs to be as it was. Oh, I've been netted. You could tame the Rake in Thunderbluff while you're there. It's a nice semi-rare lion. I feel like me and Cat are going to be in this for the long haul. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another Cat. Wait, oh, I did quest. That's good. Codobane's head. So, raptor heads, plane strider beaks, all kinds of stuff. I think I'm gonna go on a big walk. I think I'm gonna go to Thunder Bluff. Remember me. So I think the best way to get in, it's probably not the north way. I'm probably not high enough level for that. I think I probably just need to get back to the road, follow the road. Do you have the quest? Do you have 10 silver to learn the skill? Yeah. You just leaving us like that? But go. Oh, that quest. Yeah. Use the flight path toy in the heirloom map. True. How goes the classic refresh? It's been fun. We're having a good time, I think. Yeah, so there's a quest in Crossroads that wants you to I can also just nod, it's fine. Yeah, there's a quest in Crossroads that needs you to just walk to Thunder Bluff to whatchamacallit, deliver something to the alchemy quarter. There is a flight path, so I could pick up the flight path there and then I could flight path back from Thunder Bluff, but the problem is that flight paths are expensive and I'm not broke, but I'm saving up, you know what I mean? Question go to. We're all gonna need it at some point. Alright. Don't remind me. Really enjoyed that first week of Classic. Everyone playing together. A lot of interactions. Then I fell out of it. Something just felt wrong. Alright, we're going on a group pilgrimage to Thunder Bluff. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is that I'm looking for out of Classic. I think part of it was the promise of a very, like a narrower and more streamlined, not faster, but more streamlined WoW experience where I had fewer things to do, I guess. I wanted a version of WoW with arguably less content because I'm having fun in retail, but I'm just split between so many simultaneous goals that it doesn't feel as mentally satisfying to like log on and work through it. How about a good time with friends? That's true. And I know that if I had sat this one out, then I would have been extremely jealous just listening to them have fun, and that's no good. You can't do that. Go for a black bug mount. I don't know if that's for me. I cannot help but think Hazel sounds like Hazel as said by a dredger. This is what I get for not being more committed to reserving a name. I didn't know for sure that I was playing Season of Mastery until like a day or two before Season of Mastery came out. And by then when I went to go reserve Hazel, it was already taken. Was Hydril on the map just not enterable, or did they make the room in the map in Kata? Hydril is here. Yeah, Hydril, the space for it is still there. It's just not clickable as a real zone. I imagine you probably can't get in there. Maybe you can. The opposite, I don't know what to do in retail. Most of my retail goals right now are driven by either making gold for tokens for Hearthstone Battleground skins, or by farming mounts. Especially farming mounts from other covenants, and now that they're kind of usable in all covenants, like farming mounts in like Renown on my non-main covenant. Centaur. Oh, I'm still 6 of 15 Centaur bracers. Wow, you guys are rich. If you're famous in the WoW community, your name will be taken. How much for your teeth? You could glitch into Hydril, but there isn't anything there. Mostly there, but no mobs or anything. Okay. Love watching videos about it as a kid. It is crazy how long this has been around and how it doesn't feel that. Like, WoW's changed a lot, but has it changed that much? It's really still fundamentally the same thing, at least for me. I think a lot of the biggest things that are different about WoW is the social structure, but I've never been big on interacting with other people unless I already knew them anyways. I don't do I'll do, you know, I enjoy emotes and like I'll buff people that run by, but I don't usually, I'm a little too shy to just start making friends in the open world. But one thing I have enjoyed in Classic is if I stay in general chat, you know, you see different names talking and people say all these things. Yesterday during Season of Mastery launch on Nightfall, whatever server this is, there was a guild called Orc, and it was being led by there was somebody called Orcus. There was Orcbeard. They had very orky named orcs, and they were advertising their guild Orc, and either alongside that or in response to it or whatever, you get this guild pop up called Troll, and now there's like a troll guild and an orc guild feud going on in general chat, and you would just see the names from various people that had been involved in that. You would see you just run by someone and be like, oh, that was the guy that was saying that thing about the thing. Some of the things that people were saying were remarkable, and not always in a good way, but you know, they were around. Ashara was the same, but you could at least get there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna run into bag space troubles eventually, partly because I'm gonna run into bag space troubles eventually. I have just a lot of quest items going on, and I'm carrying a lot of leather as well. I could stand to craft some of this into stuff. Alright, we're starting the quest. Hello, Hazel. Hello. Classic people really are more social. I see more guild boost chat than anyone in my retail server. Yeah. Oh. Alright. This cat's getting big fed. So we have 44 minutes, and for this one I'm pretty sure you really just go. You get like a staff that you can probably vendor, you get some elixirs or whatever. Oh, maybe I should have abandoned. Well, I'll pick it up again. Love the hair in your orc. She has a great vibe. Thank you. I was very proud of her. It took me probably an hour, it felt like anyways, that I was just like sitting at the computer, just changing things up. I like the face. I like the maximum amount of piercings. I usually go for as many earrings as they'll let me put in. And then I was real stuck in the hairstyle. I liked this hair color. It's not the darkest purple, but it's the next one up. I liked the hair color. You know, green and purple tend to be complementary colors anyways, but I was either this one or the the bald with the high pony, or the third option was going to be the 3-layered mohawk, not the one with the little bands, but the spread one. But I realized I was going to be playing my character from this angle, and I just loved how long the braid was in the back. And then I kind of like the bald vibe anyways. I feel like she kind of looks, she looks pretty cool. She has my hairline. Female classic orc looks better than retail, don't know why. I mean, she's simpler. There are different face options. All of us are orcs. That's another face that's very popular that Flabby's using there. Human males or something. Human males and their necks. They're rolling each other. Oh, you know what I can do while I'm waiting? Hang on. I have light leather to put together. Oh, I'm carrying around a lot of leather. Next time I go to Org, I need to start my empire. Run into the same people. I feel like I run into the same people on retail also. It's a bigger battle group, but you tend to be active at the same times as certain people. Often you'll see familiar names around like world quests or world bosses, I think. Are you sore from walking up? I'm mostly right now, so we just went this morning, so I feel like my muscles aren't sore yet, but I feel like a little shaky, you know, like a little weak in the arms mostly. And then my hands, I did use chalk, but my hands are, they have less skin than they did when I woke up this morning, and I expected that, it's fine. But touching things hurts. Human males in classic are ugly? Oh, female gnomes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the thing that eventually did it for me, was I was like, if I keep going, I'm going to have some regretful feelings. Your nails survive. I definitely lost some polish off the tips of them. They're for sure... Wait, you're going the wrong... Where are you going? I thought we were going Thunder Bluff. Oh, I see. Here. I want every possible... Oh, yeah. I want every possible second available to me. Yeah. I thought I cut my nails a bit shorter a few days ago because I knew we were gonna... because I knew we were gonna be going. And I kind of thought that would help the nail polish survive. And it's still on. It's just definitely chipped at the edges. Travel's a long one. Have you ever seen female trolls from Alpha? So glad they changed them before launch. I have, yeah, and it's an interesting thing where they changed them, and it's probably good because the original ones were kind of scary, and I don't know if too many people would have played them, but it is remarkable that we can accept a male character that's like super, you know, hunched over, and he looks pretty cool, but you do the female one, and it's just like, it doesn't work as well. And then they made female trolls look almost, you know, night elfy. They're much more humanoid in posture and animation than the males are, and it's just like an interesting thing about the types of characters that we're willing to accept. Alpha female trolls were amazing. I wish they'd kept them. I'm waiting for them to do a female character that's, I don't know what I want from them. I like female undead a lot, actually. Like they're I like that they get the hunched back too, you know? I like having the spine sticking out of your robes. I think if I played Classic, I would be a dwarf, but if I played BC, Blood Elf, hands down. Sometimes, I wonder if this is going to hype me to play a hunter in retail, because one thing that Classic does is it kind of sets your expectations a certain way. So then when you log on to retail and you're like, oh man, I can just shoot my bow forever and never buy ammo. Oh man, I can afford to train professions. Oh man, I just know abilities when I level up. You know, you get all of these things that are more convenient in retail, if less meaningful. They're more convenient for sure. And then sometimes it can be motivating to play the spec. Combat-wise, my spec right now is, well, I have Hunter's Mark and Raptor Strike. I have Serpent Sting and Arcane Shot, and that's a lot. That's plenty. I guess I also have Concussive Shot, and it could stun something a little bit. How many bags do you have? No empty slots. Because Quiver takes one. If I'm gonna have to get myself an ammo pouch and swap it out. The one thing that startled me the most is the time it takes to mount and gather. I don't think I've ever had a mount. No, I wouldn't have had a mount in Classic. Because I only ever made it to like mid-20s. Love Boneless Undead. You might have known 5 times, all with a long gather time. The skinning a mob. I haven't really done skinning and leatherworking in a long time because in retail I mostly just mess with urban alchemy, maybe tailoring and enchanting, lately engineering just for the wormhole, but I'm mostly an urban alchemy person. And I went to go skin mobs here, and not so much anymore because I'm a 6 skinner here. Let me show you. My skinning skill, I got 66. I spent like, I don't remember how much, 5 silver or something like that, just to get a journeyman skinning so that I could keep leveling it. It's pretty cool. Although it's still not past 75. But my skinning's pretty good now. But before, early when it wasn't, I would fail to skin something, and I would just have to stand there and try again. Yeah, one day. Yeah, you can fail gathering. It's wild. Leveling a hunter is fun. Boneless undead sounds like a spicy chicken thing. That was indeed my first thought, was, that sounds like food. Drogoth. Yeah, I am waiting for the perfect name for my cat. I don't know what I want from it, but I'll know it when I see it. I was somewhat close to naming my cat Shark. I want a name that fits with the orc. I want a name that's my idea, which kind of vetoes everybody else's suggestions, because I feel like I want it to come from me. I'm just selfish that way. What else do I want? I wanted something vaguely dangerous. Elgato. Kitty cat. Like my undead boneless and well done. I like the quiver idea. Maybe not having to buy arrows, but being able to select an arrow type would be cool. Poisoned, flaming. I was satisfied when I hit level 10 and I started buying the the sharp arrows, because they're more expensive, but they're more damage. So I felt pretty cool that I was, you know, upgrading to the next level of arrow. And then I like that your quiver, as I understand it anyways, shows on your back. At least when you're fighting a mob, your quiver shows on your back. Shark, the same way I named my bear Elk. My first pet is still named Cat. It's a mark of honor. Were we doing? Oh, we were doing that for a Briarthorn, I see. I would advise not steering for the path. I'm just following Flappy. Yeah, I think it gets dangerous farther south, right? What about the all caps name? Corn Tub. I feel like that's just stealing from the creative genius that is whoever is the original Corn Tub. Only quivers in retail, the Legion artifact and the Sylvanas one. It's so strange just because it looks so cool. It's very weird for there to be something that interesting and cool that's been, like, obviously taken out of the game over time. I don't know, steal it. Corn Tub. One day, the real Corn Tub is going to catch wind of this and go, excuse me, that's my artistic genius you're ripping off. Wind serpents for big damage. I understand that people like ranged pets for raids just because they stay out of trouble. You know, your pet's less likely to get squished by a random melee, I don't know, stomp or something like that if it's out and ranged with you. Steal it if it makes you happy. Pick up the flight path here. Oh, okay, yeah, I follow. Oh, there is a green exclamation point. For some reason, I thought there wasn't one. I must have just missed it. Pets are very stupid and classic. Oh, my poor cat can't even bite or claw. It has the capacity to learn bite and claw, but in order to pick those up, I understand that I either need to tame more cats and then like release them until it just gives it to me, or I need to... It might pick them up as I level with it, but it's never going to be on the trainer, I don't think. I think it needs to figure it out, you know? I was reading the... Wow Petopia has a page on it. They have, so they've got like a classic, game version classic. There we go. And then there's like a summary page, and it talks about some of the fundamental differences. And there's a pet training guide. Yeah, this one. This explains it. It's just very tiny text. I think I just miss feeding them. I miss that my pet... I don't miss how fragmented the pet UI is. It's very strange that some of your pet info is on your character screen. Some of your pet info is on... Actually, not your talent screen. And then some of it's in this beast training UI. And then some of it you go to a pet trainer sometimes. Can I get another rank of growl? I can. And then, is that the second rank? It is. Okay. Stamina or armor. 5, but 1. One of those, and yeah, okay. Like the UI is all over the place, but I like being like, well, I have a cat, so it eats meat and fish, so I stock up on meat and fish for it. Like when I first tamed it, I immediately whipped out my fishing rod, which I did make a point of purchasing and picking up early on. You know, whip out the fishing rod and be like, I got a new kitty cat, kitty cat's hungry, I'm going fishing. And then I, you know, caught some fish, fed them to it. And I feel like that made me and cat, you know, hitherto unnamed cat. Hitherto? Did I really just say that? You know, so far unnamed cat. We're bonded now. It may not have a name yet, but we're friends for life. Was able to get Broken Tooth at the launch of Classic. Wouldn't do that again, no. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with this tiger. I miss the hearts too. It's, yeah. Where's my pet at? My pet's at loyalty level 4. It's now dependable. It's almost caught up to my level. It's level 11. It's doing good. Oh yeah. So bite claw here. All right. Tame a creature who already knows that skill. Fight with it until you get a text message that you've learned it. So because I have the cat, I should be able to just fight with the cat. And it'll figure it out eventually, I think. Oh, we're going this way. Hither is a good name. Need to feed your pets. Yep, and cats eat meat and fish. I've got some jerky and some haunches and some strider meat also saved up just to keep the cat happy. It's got a happiness thing, so it's actually doing more damage because it's happy. It loses happiness when it's hungry if you haven't fed it in a while. Better food will keep it full longer, and then if it dies, you let your pet die, it's going to be kind of cranky with you. If it gets super dead, pardon me, if it gets super unhappy, it'll run away, supposedly. I've never had this happen to me. Or is a flight point in that village? Oh, must have missed it. Not that you ever need to come here. You can still feed your pet, it just heals them. Oh, true, in retail. Yeah, that's true. Lately, the last 3 months, I've taken a break from WoW. Is it worth me putting it back in my game rotation? WoW's had a patch in the last 3 months. It's had 9.15, so if there was anything that you felt like working on, in 9.1, but you felt like it was a little slow, it's probably faster in 9.15. Yeah. I just liked having pets be a little higher maintenance in terms of taming it and then feeding and maintaining and training it. In retail, the pets, there's many more models, you know. It is kind of cool how specific and unique, like you can find like the perfect pet for your hunter, but they don't feel as weighty or meaningful because they're just a little too, most of them are easy to get. Not all of them. Some of them are still challenging to tame. There's definitely still challenging hunter tames out there, but they just kind of auto work already, and it makes it feel not as, I don't know, not as meaningful. Mulgore is a calming zone. Bag space is already full. I don't see myself needing pet food and ammo. Miss taking care of my pets in retail. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to want to feed a pet to heal it in retail because you can also mend your pet in retail, and that will also heal it, and that's free, effectively. Where are we going? This is a part of Classic I liked quite a bit. It's just, you know, sometimes the runs are very long, but sometimes that's all right. Sometimes that's what you were in the mood to do. You set up your auto run, you know, you set your course, and you can just kick back a little bit, especially if you have people you're hanging out with or something else you're doing. It was Flabby, right, who wants to slay the Horde? I think Silver Kitty is like the prime source of that rhetoric, and then Flabby seems to echo whatever it's opportune for him to be seen saying at the time. I had a goat pet named Stormageddon, white corehound called Mr. Winterbottom. Mr. Winterbottom, the corehound. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. I'm rearing a dire horn in retail. I feel bonded. I see. I don't know if he has stream up. If he does, I'm going to hear the end of that later. Oh, how he knows where the Horde flight points are. Yeah, I understand that Flabby's played a fair amount of Horde on Classic. I think Rogue as well. I should, I don't know how long these guys are going to be willing to wait for me, but I should do some leather working. We finally have somebody who's not a leather wearer in the group now. So yeah, flight point first. And then, but there's a weapon, but, yeah, he's right here.
Well met.
I'd like some weapon training. Just guns. I'm not even going to worry about staves. I'm not even here for, well, what if I get a really cool one? It's kind of, it's 10 silver. Flabby's rich, it's fine. Because I need to, later, I'm going to come down and look for the leatherworking stuff. So now I can equip that gun, which is a massive DPS upgrade. I am, however, going to need to get an ammo pouch. And I might have to put my razor arrows, my investment. Alright, we'll get the flight point.
How may I aid?
Alright, so I need to sort out my ammo situation, which is going to mean either giving up or do I have to unlock the bank? Here, I'm just going to figure this out. There's a staff merchant there, a meat vendor. Fishing supplies. No. Let's talk to the Bluff Watcher. I've got all kinds of stuff I need to do. If you don't train staves, how can everything be a hunter weapon? Kind of what I'm saying. I can shed myself of my worldly possessions at the bank on the lower rise. Alright, I'm going to do that. And then I need to do some leather working. Want to try and sell some stuff, you know, maybe some embossed leather stuff, make some silver back. Would be cool. Or at least post it on the auction house, and then I can see if it sells, and that's going to be really cool. There's probably a better way down. Ow. And then something else too. Mail armor, cloth armor, leather armor. Bank. Is the bank in here? It's very small. I guess they're not all about the worldly possessions over here.
How may I aid you?
So yeah, I want to store... I guess I'm storing my quiver and my arrows for now. So I can switch back, but I just don't have the bag space to be carrying that kind of thing around with me for now. We'll do that. We'll grab... I need to go get, like... I mean, honestly, here. I can stop by the leatherworking area I want to keep an eye out for... Well, they're probably not going to sell me ammo here, are they? There's an auctioneer there, but I'm not ready for that yet. Pretty compact, walkable, confusing to navigate. I need to get up. It looks like I can maybe do that over here. Maybe? Stream title is basically High Hopes from Panic at the Disco. As long as you don't forget that you are on a timer. That is true. I am on a timer. I have 28 minutes left, which is better than my last timer. Are they going to let me into this building? I hope so. Oh, I'm just already up here, actually. So sick. Go up in the middle tower. Okay, well, I found leatherworking stuff. No, Tauren use guns. They'll have ammo. I've seen a Tauren with a gun before, I think. So I could get more leatherworking. Oh, I can make an ammo pouch. Maybe I should do that. I decided not to train these because they didn't seem as important to make. I might need them for leveling leatherworking, but is anybody gonna sell me supplies? Yeah, Taylor supplies here. So give me like 20 of those. And then I'm thinking 2 of these. Plus I could put armor kits on them if I want to like extra make them fancy. DV Quill, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Can't bring myself to play WoW these days, but watching Hazel reminds me of the things I loved about the games. That's nice. Gonna streaming Season Mastery the rest of this week. Oh, I'm probably. I guess I don't really know. I don't think I can get away with streaming retail while my friends are playing. Like, they're not gonna wait for me, and I don't want to fall behind. So I think I should probably, I guess I don't need to. I was going to put armor kits on these just to make them more appealing for people to buy, you know. I was also just excited about, I guess I can make even more of them. I just want to use some of this leather and get it out of my bags, you know. So let's get like another, I don't know, 8 of those. Make another pair. AU? Yeah, Australian server sounds likely. Okay. I feel like they used to use a different denomination for that. Maybe I don't bother with,
I've been expecting you.
Requires leatherworking 70, okay. So I can make those to keep leveling at least. I need to find, I'm gonna find an auctioneer. I think there were a few of them.
I've been expecting you.
Yeah, it was on the lower level. And then also I should do the pool thing before I forget. Yeah, it used to be Oceanic. Yeah, because it also includes New Zealand, right? I would assume. Pythaga, thank you for the 10-month resub. If it's gun ammo, I doubt the cows have it. Probably the goblins. Oh, Hunter Rise. That seems promising. Journeyman Blacksmith. Oh, there's an auctioneer over here. Okay, he'll help me out. How auctions? Oh gosh. So if I was checking out the price for embossed leather vests, one person's got them up for 5, one guy's got one up for 8. So I can do mine 4 silver. Buy a price 4 silver. And that's made by the Hazel because I couldn't afford the H. So I'll do that one and then that one. And that's got like 2 whole stamina on it, you know? And then I also made, I think, 3 of the boots. What were the boots going for? The boots, 350. Interesting. Okay. And they vendor for 2 silver 68. All right. So we're not looking at a huge profit window here, but let's say 325. Deposit 52 copper. Holy moly. I hope they sell. They have stamina and spirit on them. hard to not like that. Gotta be worth 4 silver, 1 minimum. Yeah, the extra experience is from quest. Quest experience increased by 40%. So let's do... I guess I'm going to turn in this quest before I forget, but I also should be picking quests up. And then I wanted to see... Surely there was... So the weapons merchant, region vendor, trade goods. There's got to be like a general supply vendor around there somewhere. General goods, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I can get some light shot. It's not going to be great, but it'll get me started anyways. Oh, heavy shot right there, okay. Oh, I was going to make myself an ammo. Can I make myself an ammo pouch? Did I have the stuff for it? Ammo pouch? No, I need a little more thread for one. I guess I can just put it in my regular bag for now. One. Oh, the ammo pouch gives me extra ranged attack speed, so I do need one. Ranged leather. I had one to begin with. I think I vendored it. I made way too much, yeah, thread. I'm down a leather as well, although I'm definitely going to skin another leather. I'm sure I was just at trade goods, wasn't I? Wasn't there trade goods here? Yeah, general goods, and there should be trade goods nearby. Bag vendor, yeah. So there's thread here. Here, we'll just pick up like 20 because I've been using it. And then whenever I get a little more leather, I can at least get myself some of that. And then we'll do... Oh, I'm broke. Can I vendor any of this? Can I get rid of anything? I think we don't need all of the jerky. I can also use some of the linen to grow my first aid skill, but then just vendor the bandages. Also, when I turn in the quest, I'll get some silver from that too. Something feels weird watching this orc lady seeing its Hazel playing her. I feel like I'm a nice orc lady, though, you know? I'm enjoying handcrafting my own clothing. It's always a hobby I've wanted to pick up, so I'm finally making my stuff. And then if I vendor these bandages, yeah, now I can afford... I just wanted one more stack just for safety, I guess. Oh, I have extra boots. You know what? Too much depositing. We're vendoring the extra boots. We made way too many of them. That'll... Okay, now I have 8 silver. I'm not buying any more, though, because I think it's going to be a problem. All right. I'm going to go turn in these spores before it's too late. And by go turn in the spores, I mean trying to remember where on earth I'm doing it. You got to get, like, down, I think. There's, like, a ramp or something. Okay, I'm following Silver Kitty. He's going to show me. Buy cloth, turn into bandages, vendor them. Oh. Well, at least I leveled my first aid. They call it Mushroom Kingdom. I hope you're ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is about to be beautiful. There's so many quests out here. I wonder if I'm going to end up in trouble for not picking up something that I should have. Hello.
I haven't got all day.
I have Leatrix installed in Classic, and that's what's auto-picking up quests for me as well. Okay. So I'm gonna get pretty good. No, I'm glad I trained staves, you know? Also, I guess I can take some extra Agi potions, although I'm probably gonna need the health ones more.
Embrace the shadow.
Very good, very good. And then I'm equipping that staff. I know it's not a... It's not an axe, and I do have axe specialization, but it's gonna have some stamina on it, and I need all the health I can get. I hope you do a Wailing Caverns run eventually. I'm excited for our first dungeon. We're probably going to start with Ragefire, I would assume. We're level like 12 or so. We might need a little bit more. Getting there. I missed if SK wanted the schematic here. Oh, that's floppy. What else do I need to do while I'm here? I basically have everything I need for my gun. Oh, good. Got a quest. I only have 4 more quest slots before I have to start finishing some. And it seems like there's a lot of them. Donation of wool, gathering leather. I don't know about all that. What is the tiger name? Cat. I'll think of something. Or will I? Are we going home? I don't need to do gathering leather. Do I need to do gathering leather? Truly a work of art. I think we're going back pretty soon. What is this leather for? Are these leather working quests? What's the deal? What does he want? Light leather. Oh, and he would give me like, yeah, some stuff, I guess. And then the Kodo hide bag. He would give me a pattern for a Kodo hide bag. I mean, that's pretty cool. Although it's a 6-slot bag and we already kind of have these things. I'm going to drop this one, but I might keep the Kodo hide bag one just until I feel like I really need that bag slot. All right, where are we going? My bags are very full of everything. It will get a little bit better once I skin one more thing. Crossroads? Okay. And then I can make myself an ammo pouch at least. Name should be Kira. Oh no. One of our people is stuck back there. They didn't pick up the flight path. They're gonna be walking from Torho. That's not crazy far. We can probably meet up with them there. I want to try shooting something with this bow. I guess I also need to skin like a single thing with my to make my ammo pouch. I like seeing people running around with like cool, you know, short, fresh names. You also need to scale your new weapons. Yeah! I was kind of feeling like I should, just never hit something with the staff and like just use it as a stat stick. Because it's got 4 stamina on it, and that's pretty cool. Order meanies. Oh no! Cat, come back! Come back! We're leaving that one alone. We don't want it. We never wanted it. Maybe we can get this one. I guess I don't have weapon equipped. Ammo equipped? There we go. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's awful. I may need to, I say as I immediately start using the thing. Oh, yeah, that sound's gotta go. System sound. We can keep music on. That's an easy mute. I'm suddenly remembering why I don't usually use guns on my hunter. A lot of times I won't play with game sound on. Here, we can make an ammo pouch. That'll solve that problem for me at least. Oh, I can skin gazelles. There are some critters that you can skin and they drop leather scraps. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so the ammo pouch can go here. All of my light shot, my heavy shot can all go in there. I guess I can use the light stuff up first. I don't know why I bought that. I guess it was cheaper. Yeah, we can farm bracers. And I guess once I get bracers, I can either go back to, well, no, I can't just easily go back to being a bow person because I put all of my whatchamacallit, leather, or no, not my leather, my arrows and stuff in my bank. You don't like the pew pew? It's quite loud. They don't drop anything better than scraps. Yeah, but I can turn scraps into leather. I am upcycling out here. Plus, there's so many of them. I'm skinning everything. I have gazelle hunter pets. I only like guns and dwarf hunters, and even then on low volume. Yeah. I have a quest for leather. Oh, it's for the Kodo hide bag. Oh, it's just for regular stuff. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to turn that in. I wish I had picked up that quest before I'd used all my leather, because I had like 60 leather when I walked over there. A gazelle for Azel would be kind of fitting. Yeah, I don't think you can tame gazelles on Classic. I think that's a retail thing. I think they're super sick pets, though. Maybe I should look into that on my Night Elf. It'd be fun if you got a Tall Strider as a pet. The first time I played Classic, I had a Night Elf Hunter, and I got the Clutch Mother rare spawn from Dark Shores, a hunter pet, and it's like a teal and orange Tall Strider model. It's awesome. I remember farming for it. I was camping it. I was on the verge of dying when taming it. You know, it summons with like these little ads. There was other stuff that pulled. I remember it being very life or death. My dwarf boy was always pew-pewing. My gun skills catching up real quick. Happy with that. I think we're not on free-for-all, so I may not be able to skin everything here. Oh, I'm almost done playing Strider Beaks. That'll be exciting. One more thing to not have in the bags. I have an extra booty key. There's so many things. Organizational question. Break or no? I guess if I was ever going to get away with a break, I would probably do it soon, just because we're waiting for Manta to run back from the torrid area. I think some of the guys went to go farm centaur bracers, and I think I'm just not keeping up because I'm skinning everything. But in my defense, I have to pay for my leatherworking training somehow, and my best way to pay for it is with leather. You playing this new season thing? Yeah, we're on Season of Master. I'm level 12. Getting closer to level 13. Alright. Yeah, I think I should AFK real quick. I am on the road, which means I could be in danger, but Crossroads is kind of far. I guess it's right there. It's literally right there. As I understand it in Classic, you could only have 3 pets. And you, and then, of course, only one with you at a time. You have to go back to the stable master to swap them out aside from that. And I feel like that's another thing that kind of makes you a little more committed. Like, you have a lot of stable slots in retail, and that's good because some people really like to collect all of the different pet models. But, I don't know, having to, like, really choose and have your thing be your thing. I think I would have chosen differently if it wasn't for the combat differences, though. Cats really are very strong relative to other pets that you can get early. Otherwise, I probably would have gone with, like, a crocolisk or maybe even a hyena. Okay, I am going to be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ugh, upset and under-leveled pets in Classic. You would tame them at the level that they were at, like the NPC was at when you tamed it. So, you had to catch it up to your level. Oh, I can turn a thing in. Oh, I should turn a thing in. Get the plain Strider Beaks out of my bags. Yeah, you had to catch them up to your level, but they catch up all right, I guess. Maybe it's because it wasn't that much to catch up for it to do.
What do you need?
Yeah, I am not doing the Iron Man challenge. If I had been doing the Iron Man challenge, I would have failed it very quickly. I would not have made it terribly far with that. I guess I can get rid of this hatchet too, because we're not using that anymore. I've got all these light hides. Raptor heads. I like that the raptor head, I guess you can't see it, there we go. Raptor head uses a fell hunter head model. Hazel want to get into mount farming. What's the best zone to start in? Zone? It depends on which mounts that you want. If you just want bulk mounts, one way to see your collection kind of split up by category and where you can find them, if you go to Simple Armory and look up your character there, it will show your mount collection in a big grid or a big list like this. So if you see that you have like a section or an expansion that you have almost no mounts from, that might be an easy place to go pick up some stuff. You might see that you're missing like some racial mounts or some vendor mounts, something like that. That's simplearmory.com that shows you that information. That might help. Get some stuff done. Love chilling with you all again. I'm feeling very relaxed, which is good. I don't know that it makes for an entertaining stream, though. I feel like if I didn't have stream on, I would just kind of, you know, wrap up in like an extra I would cocoon myself in an oval of fleece. Maybe make a hot chocolate. Maybe I'm just cold. And just, you know, zone out, sit back, you know, shoot things. Mounts behind reps are the most quantity, easily. Less zone, more how to find good farms to do. Oh yeah, that video clip will show you how to find like the easiest farms to do for mounts that you specifically don't have yet. That one's pretty good too. What happens to the server when Season of Mastery is over? Someone knows that. It's not me. I actually don't know what happens when it's over. Gaming with Lorna, thank you for the 28-month resub. Hi Hazel, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Therapy appointment today via telemed. Enjoyed my day off work, hanging with chat. You are allowed to transfer characters to a live classic server. Okay. I'm guessing you could then, if you wanted to, migrate them further onto TBC at that point, perhaps? Set my UI up on Season of Mastery, killed 3 mobs, already bored of being raged. Some people are just like that. You can play a melee. Oh yeah. I do like the skill ups when you switch weapons. I guess I'm not doing a ton of damage until I get the skill caught up, but in the meantime, how's my pet doing? Pet's at level 12, so it's caught up. We're loyalty level 4. I don't know how many loyalty levels there are. Maybe that's it. Seasonal servers get wiped to prepare for the next season. I think the smart thing to do would be for them to keep running them. Oh, you got a BOE. Oh, it's a good thing I got a gun then. That requires level 14. Yeah. Is enhance a thing in classic? Oh yeah. Horde only. Horde only are shamans. I don't know if people, when we say a thing, it exists. Whether it's a good idea, you know. Your 6 loyalties ending with best friend. Oh, that's excellent. Is this classic? What's happening here? Yeah, I've started a character in Season of Mastery, along with some friends, so I am a skinning, leatherworking hunter. I would be the lone wolf type, except that I'm for sure following other people around. I missed my orc shaman. It was my first 60 when I played with a friend. Yeah, it depends on how badly the raid wants a magic debuff bot. Oh. What's the DPS on that? Muzzle loader. Holy 7.5! I need 2 more levels for it, but that's gonna be wild if I can get away with it. Oh, bracers. Enhance was pretty strong vanilla for the melee group, but Alliance did not receive the same blessing when it came to Alliance Paladins. Yeah, I think for out in the world, we have a shaman. We're getting like strength of earth going on sometimes. Let's see. One thing that I know that they've done in Season of Mastery is they have, or maybe just in Classic in general, but certainly for Season of Mastery, they've removed the debuff limit so that there can be as many debuffs as need be on a boss. Alright, go an orc enhance then. Oh, there you go. People at the start are thinking the meta is going to be very magic heavy with the debuff cap gone. Like the experience of leveling in Classic and the music. Nostalgia is kind of comforting, but I can't bring myself to do it. Can't consider it anything other than a waste of time for myself as a streamer. It's a good idea. Yeah, sometimes wasting time is what you need. Although I say that as somebody that can get away with wasting time, although to what extent I'm getting away with it remains to be seen. But you know, I have the privilege of being able to budget into most days like a block of time and be like, this is to try and reset or relax or whatever it is. Oh, thank you. Whatever it's gonna be. They removed debuff cap for this? Yeah. It's kind of calming to be in pre-cata zones, the music and the ambiance. Barons is very zen. The chat might not be, but the Barons themselves I should get back to trying to think of the perfect cat name. It's not Shark. And you know why it's not Shark? Shark is... I wanted a name that was kind of... I don't know. Intimidating. But also kind of animal-like. But also not just cat. And the issue with Shark is that it reminds me of vacuum cleaners. And I've never even owned a Shark vacuum cleaner. I've never even had... Have I had one? I don't think so. Bear. Have there been any Chuck Norris jokes? I saw some last night. It's like, okay, we are straight back to 2000 and whatever that was when those were a big deal. Oh, boy. Some things never change. Yeah. Classic, the overall... Ooh, that's a mail item. The overall vibe is a bit different than retail, I would say. Ernest. I love old-timey names for WoW pets. If I ever get a cat, I will name it Hazel. My kitty's just one room away. She's nearby. Oh, can I open the chest again? I can open the chest again. Every time I get a key. Oh man, we're too cool for ramps. Clearly. Oh. All this stuff, I can't use it yet. Okay, well, if they all did it, then I want to do it too. Hang on. I can't even blame the female orc model because Flabby also plays a female orc. I know there's a ramp on the other side. I saw them. They hopped up on here and then they... Oh man, I'm about to make myself sad. Leatrix is required. I'm not reading quest text at that speed. Cat name. Mayor Cat. At least one as I can't give up. Can't surrender. This seems like it's gonna be a collisionable terrain and it's not. But this is. Why can't I jump? Thumbjurix, thank you for the 10-month resub. Make them do it again. I can walk up to that. I don't even need to jump on that one. And then I saw them jump. Is it going to be... Because this part's kind of up a hill, so maybe I have to jump on... No. What? Please. Do I have to get onto there? I don't want to give up. I want to do it. How did they do it? It's going to respawn. I'm going to have to fight it all by myself. I'm in a very obstinate mood where I just saw 3 other people do a thing and I want to know how. Oh yeah, my cat's showing off. Sergeant Fluff, you can do it. I like how I'm pressing my space bar like it's gonna get any... here, we'll kill this guy again. I hope I'll kill this guy again. There's a chance that he kills my cat, to be honest with you. I do... Yeah. Oh dear. Oh no. And then there's aggro. Let's get out of there. Well, I'm health potioning. Oh, I don't have any staff skill. Alright, he's running away. My cat's okay. We gotta get out of that. Oh, they came back. I'm struggling. I believe. Alright. Well, the cat lived. That's good. I don't know how everybody did it. Maybe they're not doing it again so they can make me believe that they never did it in the first place. Fine, I could stay there all day. I want to see this. Fine. It's better be worth it. When do you get disengage? I want to say later. Oh, another one. Hang on. Well, match. Oh, yeah. I came back, so I have to try and jump up a thing that has a ramp. I'll need to then get attacked and run into the distance. For the record, I knew about the ramp. I just thought I could do it. I think this is some leftover frustration from wanting to get further with the climbing this morning than I did. I did fine, but especially towards the end, I was tapping out of things that I probably could have done, but I just didn't feel like I could do. And part of the struggle, I think, of the climbing gym for me, it wasn't busy by any stretch of the imagination, but there was a couple of people there. And I think it's natural for people to like watch or offer tips or something. And it's not even that I was getting like a lot of tips. It's just that I don't know. I don't want anybody to watch me do it because I'm probably going to do it wrong, but I can't have nobody watch me do it or else there's nobody to notice that I've died when I die, you know? All the guns. Disengage doesn't launch you in Classic, it's different. Oh, isn't it just a thing that like drops your whatchamacallit, your aggro or something like that? Like it just reduces your threat? Yeah. I wonder if I should be multi-dotting here. Here, yeah, go get that one. One of the things I do like having, in retail also, but especially as a Classic hunter, is macros for, I wonder if that's gonna, increases happiness. I don't think it honestly increases the pet health in Classic. I think that I just have to wait for that to come back. But, oh, I forgot what I was saying. Not a priest? No, not this time. I thought about it, especially because I was thinking, odds were pretty good that I was gonna, that we were, if we do end up doing dungeons and raiding and whatnot, that we might need me to heal. And I've often thought it'd be kind of interesting just from a, I don't know, a historical standpoint as a priest main in retail to play the same thing in Classic just to kind of see where the class came from. But I remember well enough where the class came from. I played a priest in Wrath. That's okay. We can leave that in the past. Hello, everyone. Mend pet. I don't think I must have missed that one. I can call it, dismiss it, feed it, revive it, or tame it. Maybe I didn't train mend pet. Maybe I need to go like talk to a trainer again. Because I did the second quest that let me, you know, feed and revive it and stuff. This is Classic. Hunter and Classic ammo pet food nightmares come back to me. Hi, Katie. I have my heavy shot and my ammo pouch. I muted just because the gun was kind of loud, but it's the highest damage weapon that I have right now. But then also, I have a you know, a quiver. It's just in my bank because I didn't have enough room to carry around both of them. Ooh, there's a guy in there. I was speccing into it so that concussive shot can occasionally stun. And I keep sending out concussive shot now just because what if it stuns somebody? That'd be cool. We're getting there in the Centaur bracers. I don't know. I think I don't need the, I don't take the bow anymore because I have a weapon that does approximately that much. I've got another one coming for in level 14. The axe will have agi on it, which I guess I guess is probably good to have. Not as much damage per second. So maybe I should be hitting stuff with the staff. Who's to say? I played a hunter since Lich when I started. Oh my. You remember the wonderful days of ooming. I was a Marks Hunter a little bit in Wrath. Those the two things I played were Holy Priest and Marks Hunter. And I was never very good. Mana management was not the thing. Ammo does add DPS as well. True. Ooming as a hunter? Mm-hmm. Hunters had mana bars until Cataclysm. And they used mana as a resource. I can oom myself on this hunter just by, I can oom myself on this one by using too much Serpent Sting. Not so much recently. Ooh. War Torn Hand Grips. Mail. Requires level 7, 73 armor. Do you need? 59. Oh, yeah. Do you have a gun and a bow staff? Yeah, I do. I've got another gun lined up for later too. We're having them drop from the Kolkar booty chest. Did 100 at Classic and I played it till 60 without learning multi-shot. I mean, the training's expensive. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Do I have an extra key? I guess I don't have a search bar in my bag, so I would have to search with my eyes. I do not have an extra key. Haunches of meat. I have a lot of food in my bags for my pet. Cat's doing pretty good. Cat's up to loyalty 5, faithful. So next time it'll be my best friend. It seems to only take like a couple hours to get a hunter pet fully caught up in loyalty, which is nice. Wow, that changed. I love focus, infinite resource. Yeah, it just seems focus management feels more natural for a hunter, I think. What spec am I leveling as? I think Beast Mastery, although I did put a couple points in. I put a single point into improved concussive shot. I was thinking about more of them because I was like, ooh, stunning things, but I think we're back to Beast Mastery. Just, you know, just trying to take damage talents. Finish leveling my Shadow Priest in retail. Our MC Hunter Officer always had to say that he was shooting gold in bed. You see these really cool. I made my own embossed leather vest and then I put an armor kit on it and I made the armor kit too. It's really very much like this handcrafted artisanal vibe. You can catch me at farmers markets outside of Orgrimmar. It is fun just rolling around with a group of people. There's so many things to do. I feel like if your vibe was like you wanted to like finish one quest before you picked up another one, that's not the way to go. You just gotta kind of do your best. You know, kill whatever's close to you. Do whatever's about to happen. Whatever feels viable. Do some more Plane Strider beaks. Quest design was different back then. It made it super satisfying to just like collect a whole bunch of different quests and then, you know, you spend like hours working on getting them all done, and if you can afford the inventory space and like the quest log space and whatnot to not turn them in yet, then you can turn in like a ton of quests at once and get like crazy level. That's really fun. But I don't know. I think my favorite expansion for quest design, probably either Kata or Warlords. There was, you know, arguably they were a little too on rails. They didn't do very many quests that were kind of out of the line of the line of, I don't know, travel. You know, you would for the most part just kind of go to a hub, do 3 quests, go to a hub, do 3 quests. You know, kill, collect, deliver. You know, it was pretty straightforward. But I like straightforward quests. I've always liked quests that got out of the way. Like mostly I'm excited to be out doing a thing that's going to be getting me some gold and some, you know, an opportunity to use my class. I'm not usually looking for the quest itself to be too fancy. I hate quests that need me to not play my class. You know, you've got the tank on your back and you need to like spray down the grape garden or, you know, put beer on the drunk worgen or whatever it is. It's super infuriating when you thought you had every quest for a dungeon only to find another one somewhere hidden just after you finish the dungeon. Sounds like that might have happened to someone close to you. Holy vanilla. The rolling ball of gnome death in Oldham was the best. Yeah, that's a good exception. Who said no, don't make that a daily? Didn't they bring it back in some fashion or another? There was some repeated reason to do that or something like that. There's another version of it later, I thought. Just sheer mechanics of group sharing in retail, I feel like is one thing I enjoy much better in Classic. Like, it's fun to roll around in a group in Classic, but we all need 15 Centaur Bracers, and we all need 15 Centaur Bracers each. We don't share them, like, at all. You can definitely share, like, you know, kill quest credit, generally speaking, but anything looted, you gotta loot on your own. And that can be kind of tough. Shaman tanking low-level dungeon. If you want to collect quests for Wailing Caverns, you have a journey and a half in front of you. And I think now with most of the, a lot of the experience from doing dungeons is going to be from the quest, so I do think we're going to want to get most of them. If not all of them, and that'll be a whole thing. Where are we going? It's very chilly outside. It's getting to just about freezing at night lately, which is nice, you know, throw an extra blanket on the bed. For sure want all of them. Yeah, that's a nice thing in retail is when I'm just going to be thinking about all the things that I like better in retail. That's one nice thing in retail is they put them on the inside of the dungeon for you. Rewards are very good. Maybe if I'm lucky, there's a bow that you can get off of, I think, Lord Serpentis in Wailing Caverns. It would be really cool if that dropped. Anything new for 17th anniversary? Just wondering if it's something worth doing. Yes, there is a mount, there is a toy, there is a pet. The pet's on the vendor for 200 time more badges. The mount and toy appear to now be 100% drops off of the new seasonal boss, which you can fight just outside of the Caverns of Time up in Tanaris. Super cold up here this morning. I hope they did the TBC Season of Mastery because I much prefer the TBC Quality of Life to Classic. What are the biggest things that are better in TBC Quality of Life wise? Horde starts you off early, needing to get to Thunder Bluff for 2 RFC quests. Oh yeah, I do have them at least. That's something. I was, for a second, I'm like, wait, I was just in Thunder Bluff. Did I pick them up? Bright lipstick, old man approved. Yeah, I was gonna put on a tamer one, and then I was like, I want to wear red. I'm just in the mood for it. It just feels right today. TBC has arena. Easy win for TBC. Flying? Oh yeah, but not flying in these zones, just flying in the new zones. But flying, that's true. Level 30 mount, summoning stones outside of dungeons. Yeah. Oh, chest. I have some upgrades I'm carrying around. I just can't equip them yet. What are we here for? Centaur bracers still. Most importantly, Blood Elf and Draenei. Classic panic because you'd face a super long flight path if you forgot. I think as long as one of my friends got it, the nice thing is that... Oh, we're swimming. The nice thing is that you can share quests in Classic. So that's happened a few times where I've forgotten to pick up a quest and one of my friends has shared it. Speaking of quests that I don't have... I think I might have forgotten to pick up a quest. Oh, never mind. I do have it. I just didn't see that I need to go. Here we go. I've been on it the whole time. We're good. We're good. I was confused as to why we were coming out here. I always like the anniversary stuff. Fun, accessible spices of the world. Yeah, it's good that they hotfixed the drop rate on the mount because as a 1% drop rate, it was kind of turn it into a Headless Horseman situation. And, you know, the game already has a Headless Horseman. Do we need another Headless Horseman? Fix some of the stat problems in TBC, like giving healer gear FP. You have Questy, yeah, true. Questy, yes. Leatrix, yes. No Azeroth autopilot, though. Yeah, this is Classic. I'm playing Season of Mastery today. If nothing else, it's quite relaxing. I'm 13. At 14, I get to wear a new gun, this Hunter's Muzzleloader. And that's going to be a pretty good DPS upgrade. Does it look cool? I guess I can't see. I wanted a hyena as a pet, but they're not as good as cats. they're just not as good. It's hard to justify. I want a Classic season with dual spec. Can you switch your recount from current instead of overall for science? Current fight. There you go. Damage-wise, I do all right, actually. I think just because Hunter. My cat is doing... Oh, that time only 4% of my damage. I think usually my cat does a pretty good chunk, especially if the fight's longer. So that time cat did 19%. Yeah, 20 to 30 is typical for my cat. As an orc, I get a 5% bonus to pet damage. Most people that wanted it put a good amount of tries in anyway, so I feel like they've earned it. Yeah, I'm sure some of the people that put in a lot of tries may feel you know, a little put out that other people that were just like a day late to it can show up and just get it on their first try. But I would rather have it that way than, you know, have people putting in like 300, 400, 500 tries over the event and just not getting it because they're just really unlucky. That sucks. Orc's just the best. The stun reduction is apparently going to be pretty good. Pretty cool. I'm happy that we have a lot of yellow quests now. For a while we were like really struggling. Oh, rare. Oh, we're going. We're tagging him. We're fighting him. I would Blood Fury, but I don't think it matters. What's he got? He's got an Agi cape. Are we not? We passing on that? I'll roll for it. Oh yeah. I greeted for it. I'm putting that on. +2 Agi. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. Happy. They also look the best. Yeah. I gave some pretty serious thought into the option of being a troll hunter. That would have been kind of cool. I might have done undead, but undead can't be hunters in Classic. They got that option in Cataclysm. And before that was a secret 1,000 gold cloak. Yeah, Season of Mastery started like yesterday. I don't know if anybody's got 1,000 gold yet. And if anybody does, it's probably flappy. Whereas in Classic are exciting because they always have something good and lots of XP. Yeah, I think we got almost a bar or more off of them because I feel like I just pretty recently leveled. I wonder if I can get some inventory space by putting some light leather together. That was fun. I wonder if I'll start doing more damage now. So I've got my Agi cape. I've got my self-made chest piece. Yeah, I didn't realize I was wearing a shirt. Do I want to keep wearing a shirt? I feel like I spawned with that shirt. Tempted to take it off. I made the bracers. Gloves need replacing, but once I'm 15, I can wear these bandit gloves, and those will be really cool. Belt needs work. My belt is not okay. And then quest leggings, but my boots are pretty cool. So they convinced you into Season of Mastery. Hello, Hazel in chat. Hello, Albrado. Are you hardcore? No, I am not. I am very not hardcore. I've died a couple times already. I don't think I've died today, at least. That's something. But in general, we had some rough times back when we were in Duratar. We were doing the cave Skull Rock, and the caster mobs with the Voidwalker pets seemed to spawn pretty quickly, pretty often, and just surrounding us on all sides. That stupid cave. Yeah, I felt better that it was not just me because there were many skeletons. Not just a lot, many skeletons happening in that cave. The cookie is crumpling, how are you? Whenever you say the cookie is crumbling, it's always like, oh, that's a really cute phrase. And then, you know, I think of people saying, how does the cookie crumble? And then I remember a t-shirt that I randomly had when I was like 15 that had like a iron-on graphic that was like a cookie. And then the caption, because of course, you know, this is the mid-2000s t-shirts, had words on them, said tough cookie. And I was very proud of that because I felt like a tough cookie when I was wearing my tough cookie t-shirt. But then also sometimes I imagine you just holding a cookie and it's just falling to pieces and someone's like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, my cookie's crumbling. And it's like a very sad thing. So perhaps open to interpretation. There's a guild around me called Soon to Be Softcore. Multiple implications. Maybe after we watch Bears. We were deciding what to watch for team bonding, and we were like looking through movies, and I was looking through the entire catalog of Disney movies on Disney Plus in like alphabetical order. And by the time I got to B, I was like, we could watch Bears. And it's just I don't know, it's like a Disney nature thing, apparently about bears. Yeah, there's a Disney movie about bears. It's not. I don't. It's a documentary. It's probably like a Planet Earth style thing, but probably less good because if it doesn't have David Attenborough, then why are we watching? Hazel, you got to set up a sanctuary for your tiger. Oh dear, I've been showing them Tiger King, and they're all about it. For a tiny moment, oh, I got a booty key. So let's be booty key. For a tiny moment, I was going to call my Tiger King. Where is the chest? Is it back that way? It's up the hill, yeah. But I don't know. We can not do that. I only have 2 bag slots. I need to finish a quest just to make some room. Apparently season 2 is out today. Yeah, we're halfway through, so we've got 4 episodes left, and I keep telling them, we just need to marathon them all. When you get talents? So at level 10 you unlock talents, and you get 1 point every level. This one's like a proc. Yeah, I guess I take that. Ooh, I got a Buccaneer's Cape of the Whale. Spirit Stam. That seems like a Silver Kitty thing. Yeah. Ooh. Sure. Thanks. Am I vendoring that, or? Yeah. Thank you. How long do you think it'll take to reach 60? Oh, I don't know. I didn't do it the first time. For me, it's... Here, how long has it taken me so far? I'm 8 hours in at level 13. You can assume it slows down at a certain point, although dungeon quests, you know. Let's say... I think generously, if you think you're gonna be pretty quick, I don't know, like an hour per level, but I'm not gonna be quick, so if we say 2 hours per level, that's like 120 hours. That's like a lot of hours. Tashasha, thank you for the 3-month resub. Hello all. Hello. Got my rotation down. You spam lightning bolt until you then pop blood fury. Press attack, take hands off the keyboard. There you go. The thing that I did like a lot about leveling in Classic was how viable it was to just grind mobs. And yeah, it's good if you have quests for them and stuff, but it was just so exciting getting greens to drop just randomly, especially when it was something that I could wear. It's fun being in a group because usually somebody can wear the thing. So I was down heavily in the 40s. Roscoe123 with a 3-month resub. Thanks so much. Levels take longer the higher they get. Yeah. Yeah. So what are we thinking? Oh yeah, you're in. Longer than 120 hours? Hi Hazel and chat. Sup Spooks, how you doing? I feel like I should try to make soup for dinner. Because it's cold. It's just one of those chilly days. I feel like I need to try to make soup for dinner. I've got a squash downstairs. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff into the Instant Pot until it turns into food. I think that's my plan. Soup. How you liking Season of Mastery? It's a nice excuse to be out and about. It's kind of like a fun run that you go for a walk on. It's not any different than going for a walk on any other day, although there are buffs for Season of Mastery. But, you know, because it's on the calendar and everybody else is like, hey, you doing the thing? I'm doing the thing. You know, you've got like a reason for us to all be out here doing it. And then the best part is doing it together. That's nice. It's just nice to have a thing to do with other people. Soup, crusty bread. I was thinking of maybe making some grilled cheese to go with it. Complete TikTok brain. Whenever someone mentions soup, I just hear Adam Driver say good soup. Oh, I've missed out. Any desire to try out the hardcore road to rag? I'm too much of a liability. I'm just gonna die too much. What do you think has changed between the early 2000s and now that grinding mobs is no longer a viable game designer theory? Ooh, that's a high level question. I can guess, but I don't, my official answer is I don't know. Why is grinding mobs no longer viable? I mean, some games still do that. Some games still are like incredibly grindy. I think generally speaking, the player today expects and desires a little bit more direction and a little bit more structure. So that, because I think when you leave it all super sandboxy and open world, the instinct is to min-max. And when it's not super obvious how to min-max, you're either going to overwhelm somebody and let them, and they burn out, or they're looking to like third-party resources to figure out, well, if I can literally kill anything, then what's the best thing to kill? Whereas if the best way to level is a more highly structured questing path, then you don't have to go figure it out or worry that you're not being as efficient as possible, because it's been spelled out for you a little more clearly by the game itself. And I think people like being able to feel like they're doing a reasonably good job of, you know, gaming without needing to do any crazy research first. Also, what did I said? Grinding's not that interesting of a gameplay loop. I find it satisfying, but I'm nuts. How's Kira coping with your friends, and how's meal planning going? Are they vegans as well, or whatever you said you were? Totally fine. I'm pescatarian. Meals are kind of an improv thing. Some things we'll share and some things we'll do separately, because there's some different diet restrictions going on. So we share when we can, and we eat separately when we can't, and that seems to be working fine. Kira's been totally fine. She loves them. She's not one of those cats that like boosts your ego by telling you that you're her favorite person. Like, every person she meets is her new favorite person. She's just really friendly. I just have to accept that she still loves me. It's okay for her to love more people. It doesn't mean she loves me any less. A lot of us are trying to recapture the magic of gaming in 05, and I have no idea what that was or is. For some people, the magic of gaming in 2005 is who they were in 2005. Some people think they're longing for a specific style of game, and they might be nostalgic for that style of game, but what they miss is being 14 and having 8 hours after school that they can get away with playing WoW. Or even if you have the time, just feeling it's, you know, there's something magical about free time in youth when you not only did you not have anything better to do, nobody, I mean, depending on your life and your setup and your family, whatever, nobody was really trying to like, you know, like I can, you know, play WoW all night and then be very tired the next day. And sometimes I do that, but like, it doesn't feel the same because one, I'm older and I can't stay up all night the same way anymore. And secondly, because there's always, even when you have free time, I feel like there's a certain level of psychic stress that goes with responsibilities, that you're never, you know, it's just part of having more responsibilities as you grow up, that it's harder to just both justify the time for something really grindy, but also enjoy it as thoroughly, invest in it as thoroughly. Of course, she still loves you. But the people you play with, also true. I can't pick up those things. My bags are too full. I miss playing TBC in my beige computer in my parents' living room. I was lucky to see anything over 30 FPS. I have some fond memories, and some of the memories are fond, and some of the memories are, some fond memories and some frustrating memories of playing WoW in the office. It was a basement room, so it was cold. CRT, big chunky monitor, Windows 90 something, I don't remember. I think eventually we got XP onto it, but Windows 98? Was that an operating system? I don't know. Some old version of Windows, and the thing was Neopets and later on early YouTube, but that was a Neopets main. The thing I miss is don't know anything about games. Yeah, I think it's different for different, I mean, of course, everything's different for different people. That's just how experience is. But I remember even when I didn't, I mean, I was downloading and printing out GameFAQs walkthroughs for like my Zelda game on GameCube as like a little kid, because I didn't want to be missing anything. I wouldn't use it to like, I wouldn't follow it through verbatim, but I would look through them. And I remember using up like a bunch of paper and ink, printing out the whole thing. So I feel like I spent as much effort trying to be informed back then as I do now. I think that I was a little bit more isolated. I didn't have a ton of friends that were into games until high school. So it was really just, I didn't really talk about games with anybody, and in some ways that's lonely, but in other ways you don't feel like you're doing it wrong or whatever. There's the game community online that we participate in now is huge and very engaged, and so, you know, it's nice to have a community, but it can also, you can be exposed to more like, I guess, just inflammatory and exhausting, I don't know. I remember enjoying games before we were so mad all the time about like everything, and it's gaming. I mostly stay off of, despite I'm a streamer, but I mostly stay off of gaming social media whenever I get the chance to, just because it's tough to read. We drove up to Alaska from NC with my old Inspiron laptop with a 40 gig hard drive. Wow, took up half of it. I miss Gaia Online. I remember Gaia Online. I don't remember for the life of me what I did on Gaia Online, though. So I'm saving that. I'm using those. Leather, quest item. I should probably use these. They're eating up a bag slot. It's tough. Also, I'm walking around with so much Strider meat. That's a problem. Got some cloaks we can get rid of. I've got some hides to cure. We can get rid of the sandals. Scraps, meats, quest items, skinning knife. It's hard to free up space. Zebra hooves. I want to cook. What level of cooking am I going to need to learn the Strider stew? Isn't it like a quest line or... Here, let me browse your dungeon. No. I don't remember. I thought there was a recipe around here somewhere. Maybe I need a higher cooking level. I skipped MySpace. I don't remember why, but I just sat that one out completely. I had Facebook later on, and then I later on got off of Facebook, but I never did do MySpace. Anyone remember WebKids? Yeah, depending on the type of game. These days, sometimes I want to optimize, sometimes I want to just kind of go in blind. Lately, what I've been doing is kind of finding a middle ground where I will read through some articles and guides about like beginner tips. So if there's anything that's going to be really way more efficient if I just know like a little tiny bit, then I will try to find that information. But as soon as optimization gets too grindy, I just stop worrying about it and I go have fun. One thing I already love about this is like actually using gray gear. Yeah, that's kind of cool, especially early on. Live journal. Oh, thanks, Rachel. What add-ons? Yeah, I can show you the add-on list. I have Bartender for Bars. These are just my nameplates. Leatrix has some quality of life stuff, including auto loot and auto vendoring. Trade Skill Master I haven't been making use of yet, but that should help with the auction house at some point. Recount for damage meters, and then Questy showing me quest markers and directions and stuff like that. I don't remember Thoughtbot. No, Wowhead was already underway by the time that I was looking up stuff about WoW. I don't know when Wowhead started, but it was already pretty established by the time that I got into it. I remember pulling Wowhead up on my iPod Touch and feeling really cool. Yeah, no weak words. Bold. Yeah, I might get a swing timer add-on, or I might just leave it be. Who's to say? It's occurred to me that I am over time, actually, so I am going to take a minute to wrap up the stream. I'm not against doing longer, quieter Season of Mastery streams, especially if I end up getting in Discord at some point. Maybe I'll finally set up those audio mixers, who's to say. I feel like it kind of zones me out, which is nice, but also I may be a little less entertaining, but anyways. Hang on. Yeah, no, it is. I believe it when I see it, right? For a second, I thought that we'd only been streaming for an hour and that my clock was wrong again, but we're good. We did it. Late night, all hazel, who's to say? See how badly the guild wants the spotlight. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I had a very chill time today. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, same time, same place. Maybe same thing or maybe retail, who's to say? But I think we're going to be going in Season of Mastery for a little bit at least. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day.